everybody, welcome to my YouTube. I'm Jen. Today I wanted to go through the incomplete Inktober 2020. This year I did Burtober, which was a prompt list put out by Darkest Raven Design. And I wanted to show you everything that I did there. I have already posted a couple videos. The first one being pages like 1 through 10, and then the other one being like 11 through 21 or something like that. So those pages I will just do quickly. I will also post the playlist with them up there for you if you want to take a look at those pages in detail. But before I look at these, I definitely wanted to welcome all of my new members. Thank you for subscribing. I have hit the 1,000 mark and then some, and I'm super excited to be at this point in my YouTube career thanks to you guys. I fully appreciate your support. If there's anything you ever want me to do, anything you want to see, please don't hesitate to let me know. I will be using that community tab as soon as it populates on my YouTube. So I'll be able to do polls, things like that, so that we can talk. So that will be a lot of fun. But let's get back. Burtober 2020. So I used this old book because I knew it would get messy. And I'm going to do a cover. Now the thing is, it's probably going to take me a few months because I know how busy I am. So full-time job, full-time YouTube, it's crazy. So plus other stuff. So at some point I will do a super cool, hopefully Tim Burton cover for this, and I will post another video and let you see that. Yeah. And then this is the prompt list that I used. For the most part, I stuck with it. There's a couple pages I'll show you that might have gotten a little creative with. There's also these two pages that I did backwards. I don't know what I was doing. I was talking to my family one night, and instead of drawing candy, I drew dress. Apparently, I just decided it was the next day, and I drew it. So they're flipped in the book, which nobody cares. So I just drew a little arrow. Okay, so pages 1 through 21, I'll just do super quick. And then I'll give you details about the other ones. So this is Grave. Very mixed media with lace, and every page has some kind of ink on it. This one's Juice. This stamp was amazing. By Asha Marquette. This one is Plant. I do plan on doing something over here in the future, but for the most part, this is complete. I really like how the plant is kind of bleeding. This one is actually Snake, believe it or not. He does have a snake for a tongue, so that does count. This is one of my favorite. I have a few favorites though, so I love how ink just doesn't act like paints, and it doesn't act like watercolors, and I just got to play around with it, make it all spooky looking, and yeah, so there's that one. Also another one of my favorites, I'll be saying that a lot, this is 9, so the prompt was Doll. He turned out a little bluer than he's supposed to be, but This one is another super cool one. I love this. I love the contrast between the background and the bunny. This one's Bunny. And also the flowers papers from Craftbox UK. Scissors, which is also day 7. This one is Lace. I don't love how she turned out, but I do love the colors and the background and the lace, and I love that I tried. And again, she's painted with all inks versus paint or watercolor, which for me is a little more difficult. So backgrounds with ink aren't as difficult. And again, these are more stamps by Asha Marquette. So she's Lemon Creations, I believe, on YouTube. So definitely check her out. This is Moon. This one is Abandoned. I know technically he wasn't abandoned, but it was probably more of a feeling that he had. So I loved drawing this. And Blank. So this one is Mansion. And my plan for this one got a little overzealous. It's going to be a brick background. It's going to be grays and just look kind of wallish. And then something Haunted Mansion when they flip it over to Nightmare Before Christmas. So there's October, November, December in Disneyland that it's Haunted Mansion themed. It's Haunted Mansion is Nightmare Before Christmas themed. So I thought of doing like the signs in the elevator. If you know Haunted Mansion, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, I talk about that. I might not actually talk about that because I probably didn't have the idea yet. But that's what I want to do for this. I'm thinking 4 signs from the Haunted Mansion, but those are going to take quite a while to draw. Another amazing one. This is Ghost. A silhouette of a ghost. This one's actually 2. So we've got Ghost for the 13th and Bats for the 14th. Not a big fan of bats, but Darkest Raven Design Chantal actually sent me some bats in one of our box swaps. So super happy to be able to use those, ink them up, and use them in this picture. This is Miss Alice and her cards. The prompt was cards. This one is actually buttons, believe it or not, because his mayor ribbon is more of a button. And then he's got these cute little buttons that are almost popping here. So I drew him for buttons. He could really be anything because he's got top hat, he's got stripes. I could have used him for 3 days, but I didn't. Next day is the stripes, and I didn't want to do another Beetlejuice, but I felt like a Beetlejuice-esque, Tim Burton-esque inspired wallpaper or just design doodle is what I ended up with. This one, oh my gosh, I love this one. A lot of fun painting it with the inks. Coraline's tunnel. So this is Coraline, and this is the tunnel she goes through. This is not my favorite, but I do love their faces. It's supposed to be rose, so I was trying to do some roses from Alice in Wonderland, and it's just not my favorite, but still super cute. Can't win them all. This one is Poison, I believe. Where's Potion? Potion or Poison? Poison. And this is actually the book from Corpse Bride and that cute little wormy guy. He is actually colored pencil, but he is inked on the outside, and then this is all ink. I got some walnut ink in one of my kits. This is day 21, so I believe this is in the last video. This is B-Boy. He was a float or balloon float, whatever you want to call it, in the 2011 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I actually watched a stock video of him flying, which is kind of cute, just to see that, but I'm sure there's not much from there. I love this one. I feel like maybe his fingers are too long, but this was one of the pictures, a Google picture of dark shadows that I attempted to draw and ink, so that was a lot of fun. I think it actually kind of looks like Johnny Depp, and it actually looks like dark shadows, so yeah. Next one, oh, I love this one too. This is Haunted, and this is the tree from Sleepy Hollow. I think they call it the Hollow tree. Hollow? The Hollow? Anyways, and I loved how the ink made it look, gave it depth and made it look foggy, yet you still see things in the background. So yeah, that one's a lot of fun. This one I didn't pick any movie. I used some teeny tiny bats from Chantal Darkest Raven Design, but I just wanted to do like a Tim Burton style web. This one is web, and I had to add this cute little spider. I did do him in white just so that he would show up because the background was a little darker than it was supposed to be, but there you have it. I love this one. I love them all. This was the one I did on the wrong day. This is the Queen, but the Queen of Hearts, but the prompt was dress. So I was trying to do her dress and add details, and it is gold. You can see that shiny, shiny gold. This one is not finished, and at some point it will be finished, but this is Candy, and it is supposed to be the Chocolate River, and then it's a scene from Willy Wonka, or is it? Yeah, Willy Wonka, I think. Charlie and Chocolate Factory, whatever one that Tim Burton calls it. So that's this one. This is just butterfly, but it is inspired by the butterflies in Corpse Bride. I know I do Corpse Bride a lot, but it's so pretty. Next one, it was Heart, and this one I did really quickly. There is a poem in a book called The Melancholy Death of Oyster Boy that is about a girl, Voodoo Girl, and I intended on writing the poem, doing all that, and I just never quite finished. So you see that these little spots are actually coming in from the next page, I think, or a couple pages from now. But that's okay, that doesn't bother me. So what I do plan on doing at some point, oh, I have the book around here somewhere. Hang on one second. Here we go. This is the book that it actually comes from. It's actually a poem that he wrote a long time ago. And I think I have it right here, yeah. So, Voodoo Girl, and I was just drawing her little heart. And the poem is basically about every time she starts to love somebody, she knows she has a curse on her and she can't win because the pins stick in further. So, and then this little heart. So that's me drawing that. And then I actually stamped it in there. This was my husband's birthday, so we were a little busy. Took him to the lake for his birthday, and then he of course took me to Disney store because that's what he does. So, but that one was Heart. This next one did not have all of this black until I did the next page, but I actually don't hate it. I think it adds a lot of depth to this picture. This is the cat from, it's a short film, very old, I believe. I want to say 80s or early 90s from Tim Burton called Vincent. So her eyes are a little weird, but this is the little cat at the very beginning of Vincent, and I will probably do more, especially now that these black spots came through. They feel like a brick wall to me. I don't know, what do you think? But I loved drawing the little cat. And then we have Pumpkin. This is day 30. He is a Pumpkin King, so I had to put him on here, and then I just added some, they're like foam, whatever, glitter thingies of jack-o'-lanterns, and then just a bunch of words out of papers, Halloween paper. So it's my Jack Skellington. And then this last one, I have to tell you, this is the dog from Corpse Bride. His name is Scraps, and yes, it's another Corpse Bride. I realize that, but when I drew him, I just didn't expect him to turn out so cute. I love him so much that I just couldn't do anything else to this page. I was gonna do a whole bunch of skulls and stuff on here, and I had to stop. It was just done at this point. So I may attempt at some point some more Corpse Bride-y type stuff instead of skulls on this page, but I don't know, you tell me. I absolutely love him. He is adorable with his little red color, and it made me have to go watch the video on YouTube, the clip where he comes to life. I love that. And that is it. That is my Inktober or Burtober 2020 journal. Super excited that I decided to do a journal this year because some of these pages are just, I love them so much that I'm very happy to have it as a keepsake. And of course I will redo the cover. I do have the last 2 days on video. They're kind of long, so it'd be more of a speed video. Let me know in the comments below if you want me to post those. If not, I won't worry about it. But it just time got away from me, and now it's November. I think I'm posting this on November 11th. So it's just, yeah, life moves fast, and trying to do a journal page every day just it's not sustainable. Although I love it, it just, for me, takes time, especially for layers. When you're doing layers, you have to wait for so much to dry. And while I'm working, it just doesn't work out well. Anyways, this video is getting long, so let me know what you think in the comment box below. If you're not a subscriber already, please do subscribe. I do giveaways, so keep an eye out for those. I'm not sure when I'll do the next one, but since I do so many boxes and unboxings, that I like to give away some of the supplies that I don't use. So thanks for watching and have a great day.